Hi, I'm back. So today we are going to be cooking dressing. And I want to show you this here. Look at this smoked turkey leg. They have these in Walmart. I love these, and we're going to be having that in there. We're going to put parsley. We're going to put cilantro. We're going to have, this is Creole seasoning mix. You get this from H-E-B. This is 3 1/3 cup. Cream of chicken soup. Campbell's cream of chicken soup. We have salt, baking powder, black pepper, ground black pepper. We have garlic powder. And believe it or not, y'all, I have some onion powder. We have all-purpose flour. We have yellow cornbread meal. And I have 2 eggs. I already boiled them. We have a stick of butter. My go-to butter. And we have herb seasoning stuffing. Classic seasoning stuffing by Peppermint Farm. And I decided I'm not going to use ground sage, the dry sage. I'm using fresh. So I already chopped up 2 of these cloves right here, and they're in here. So I already chopped it up. We have milk right here, because we're going to use a cup of milk to go in there. And I already have my gizzards boiling. And the juice from that is what we're going to use to go into the cornmeal. Okay, so now we're going to start mixing the cornmeal. We're going to use 1 cup of cornmeal. We're going to use 1 cup of flour. Of flour. That's going in now. Okay? And then we're going to use 4 teaspoons of baking soda. One, 2, 3, 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, not baking soda, baking powder. Okay, and then we're going to use a 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. And then I have 1 egg right here. So I already beat it up. And then we're going to use 1 cup of milk. Let me see here. 1 cup of milk. Okay. 1 cup of milk. Let me make sure. 'Cause that's a big old thing right there. 1 cup of milk. And then this right here, we're going to use, let me see about how much we're going to use. We're going to use about 3 tablespoons. This right here, 3. And the reason I use this here because it gives it a good flavor. And I like that flavor. Okay? So that's 3 tablespoons of the shortening that we're using. And now I'm going to mix this up. And preset your oven and everything to about, let's say, 400. Give it to 400. Okay. Okay. So I'm preheating my oven to 450. It's already hot because I had to put this here in now to heat this here up. Now this is going to only cook 20 to 25 minutes. You know, sometime what I do, I put my bell pepper and onion and everything on in there and just let it cook and things. But I tell you, I'm going to do it this way. This is the way I'm going to do it. Usually this grease right here be bubbling all up. Now the grease that I use some of the shortening, the same thing that I took and put in there. And that's what I'm cooking it in. So I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm cutting up the gizzards. So with me cutting up the gizzards, I do it like this here. Sometimes this little crystal right here might be too hard or something. Sometimes you can remove that, but it's so soft now that it's okay. So I'm cutting this here up, the gizzard. Okay, and sometime when you're doing them gizzards, you're going to come across some hard pieces like this here. So be careful because you don't want to chew on that. This right here, I mean, you just can't even take it or loose because it's so hard. So watch out for that and be careful of that. That's why it's good if you just cut it up. Okay, so now I'm going to do the smoked turkey leg. And I am going to take this on off here. And you know these turkey legs got all these bones and everything all in it. Oh, and you know what? I take this turkey leg and I put it in the oven and I wrap it in foil. And I let this get so tender. And I just like to eat on it all by itself because it's so darn big. And Walmart is the only place I know that have these turkey legs this big. And oh my God, I love it. And this is what we're going to have in the dressing. Is some of this. You know, we out trying to find some chitlins. You know, they have no chitlins here in San Antonio. You can't find them anywhere. Nowhere at all. Oh my God, I'm so upset. I just don't know what to do. So, me and my brother and his wife and my husband, we're all taking us a trip. I called my uncle up on the phone and he found us some chitlins at a Walmart. But it's in, I think it's in Brazoria. I think that's where it was, in Brazoria, Texas. And we're going to be going there Sunday, just all the way up there to go get chitlins. Now I'm going to tell you something. They price gouging. You understand? Price gouging. Simple reason because chitlins was like $7.98 for the red bucket. I should have bought a whole lot of them then. And now they have chitlins. They want to sell them to you for $16 and $29. You know, and times is so hard, you know, and a lot of people love to have chitlins for to eat. And for the holidays, especially for New Year's. And my family and them love them for Thanksgiving. And so I'm going hunting me some chitlins. I'll let y'all know if I find them or what. My uncle told me he found 2 buckets for me. And I'm just upset. I'm so upset I just don't know what to do. Okay, you see how I'm cutting this here on up? Because I want it to be where when you do it, you're going to have enough to put in a fork. So I'm going to have to cut all this here up right now. So, you know, I'll be back when the cornbread, not the cornbread, but I'll be back when I finish cutting this here so we can mix up all the seasonings that we're going to put into this here cornbread. And I want to cut my eggs up and everything. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I put 1 stick of butter in here. Then I'm going to put this about a cup of About 2 cups. 2 cups of the Creole mix. And then I'm going to put some parsley because I want this flavor to come out some more. And then plus the other one have flavor in it too that I'm using. And this is a cilantro. We're not going to use a lot of that. And this is the sage that I'm putting in here because I want everything just to go head on and cook on up. And my cornbread is ready. So I'm going to get that all broken up while this is cooking. I'm cooking this on 6. So I can let this here go ahead on. Okay, so I'm back. So I done diced this up already. See that? It's already diced up. I already done chopped it up. So I done have it chopped the way I want it chopped. And so I'm going to use me about, that's what we got here. We're going to go with, we'll start it off with 2 cups. See what we have. Let me see what this here looks like. If I want it like this here. This is enough. Now let me put one more. Let me give me one more cup in here. One more cup. Okay, 3 cups. Okay, 3 cups of this herbal season. So we know it has season in it. So we have that. Then we have cream of chicken. We're going to put that in there. I love how this here does because it makes it so moist. It'll be moist now. I'm trying to tell you. It's going to be moist. And plus it's going to give it that, oh, that real good flavor that I like. That I see. Let's see here. Salt. Let's go with us about, let's see, we put some salt in there. We got all the seasoning. We're going to go about, let's go with just about 1 teaspoon of salt. Not too much now. Yeah, that's enough. Then we're going to do us some black pepper. Take this off of here. And we're going to do some black, 1 teaspoon. I like spice. Everybody don't now, so don't use it if you don't like it. But I like, we're going to use about 1.5 teaspoons in there. And then we're going to use us some onion powder. Let's do a teaspoon, no, 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Then we're going to use us some garlic powder. And we're going to use us about teaspoon of garlic powder. Just a teaspoon. And then we're going to come here and I'm going to put this in here, my seasonings that I mixed all up. That's going in there. That's hot in the dickens. Shoes. Burning up my hand. Ooh. Looks good. That looks good. Okay, so now I have all this here like this. So now we're going to start adding the broth. This is 4 cups. So, but you know that the dressing is going to suck up most of the liquids. You know that already. So luckily I made enough. Okay. Put this on in there. So this is what I did because you already know how I mix the cornbread. We already went through that to see how to mix the cornbread. You already know that I use, what, 3 cups of the, I think it was 3 cups of the classic seasoning stuffing. See, still gonna need some more in there. Let's see here. Yeah, we still gonna need some more, because see how it's doing? It's not ready yet. It really isn't. Put some more. Put the rest of it. All 4 cups went in here. Now it's there. Now it's there. Okay, so I'm going to mix this egg in here. Alright? Just so it can keep it together. And then I'm going to put the gizzards in here. That's about 1 cup of those chopped gizzards. Look at that. So you know when you bite into this here, you know what's going to happen. You're going to pick up some every time. So now we're getting ready to use the smoked turkey legs. That's going in there. That's about a good 1 cup of that in here. Oh man. Oh, that looks good. And I have me some more broth. I have a cup more. So we're looking at about a good 5 cups after we finish mixing all this here up. Look like about a good 5 cups juice. So I can get it right. Because this has to go back into the oven. I have a half a stick of butter right here that I'm putting in here. And I have some eggs that I done diced up that's going in here. Okay? Oh, Lord, look at the meat. Oh, my goodness. You know this is going to be so good. Yes, it is. My goodness. And that ham. Not ham. Why I keep calling turkey smoked turkey ham? Because it looks like ham. But it looks good. The color is beautiful. The eggs are in there, making it come out a little bit more. And things. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. Now it's good. I have it all stirred up really good. And it looks good. I'm going to put it in the oven. Then we're going to come back and sample it. I already tasted it. So it already has a darn good taste to it. So I'll be back to show you what it looks like. My family and them is going to eat it tonight. Okay, we're back. And look, it's finished. It took me about a good 45, 55 minutes for it to get ready. So, what we're going to do, we're going to taste it. See what it tastes like. Oh, man. That'll be good with some giblet gravy. But my child don't want no giblet gravy. Let's see here. This hot, too. Shoes. Just taste everything in it. Eggs, smoked turkey, gizzards, all of it. You want a little bit more meat up in yours? You like yours with a little bit more meat? Put it in now. It'll be good. I'm serious. That's good. Okay. This turned out really, really good. You want more meat in yours? Put a whole lot more meat, because I like my dressing with a lot of meat too. And another thing, I want you to enjoy it. I want you to cook with love. Like I cook with love. You know, cook with love. And you know what I noticed? Y'all know I fixed those chitlins. You know, I can't find no chitlins out here nowhere in San Antonio at all. So we got to take this trip to go get us some chitlins. And you know, everything is going up. A red bucket of chitlins, $29.99. Them chitlins gonna stay just where they at, because I'm not buying them. You know, it seems like the more we make, the more things happen out here. Prices going up. Nothing is being increased at all. The next thing I'm going to cook, I'm going to fix a po man pork and beans and ground beef. I want you to see what I do with it and see how I make it stretch. Okay? So, have a beautiful one. Stay safe. And bon appetit, baby.